Shalom, sisters, and welcome back to my channel. I'm your sister, Sister Ray about Yehuda, here today to talk manifestation. But first things first, if you are new to my channel, thank you so much. Welcome. I hope that whatever you see and hear today is edifying for you and edifying for your spirit. And if you have any questions or if you have anything to say, please leave it down in the comments. I would love to hear from you. To all of the subscribers, all of my sisters who are returning, thank you so much for tuning in and also subscribing. You know that I love you so much. I love all of the time that we have here to talk. So let's get into the topic for today. When you hear the word manifestation, what do you think about first? I know when I hear the word manifestation, I think, watch your mouth, and that's literally what I wrote down, watch your mouth, and then I wrote down manifestation. But those are the things that I think of, and I'm sure that a lot of people think the same things, right? Because we know that manifestation is tied directly to a lot of times the things that come out of our mouths, right? So I want to get more in depth into manifestation, what that looks like, what I feel about manifestation, but more importantly, what the word of the Most High says about manifestation and how we get the things that we desire for ourselves and the things that He desires for us. So let's get into it. The first script that I pulled is Proverbs 18, and really the whole chapter, but Proverbs 18:4 for sure. And it reads as thus: "The words of a man's mouth are as deep waters, and the wellspring of wisdom as a flowing brook." And a precept for that is Proverbs chapter 10, and I'll start at verse 11. "The mouth of a righteous man is a well of life, but violence covereth the mouth of the wicked." I'm going to jump down to 13. "In the lips of him that hath understanding, wisdom is found." I apologize, Salakia. Let me read that again, y'all. This is Proverbs chapter 10, and this is verse number 13. "In the lips of him that hath understanding, wisdom is found, but a rod is for the back of him that is void of understanding." Jump down to 14. "Wise men lay up knowledge, but the mouth of the foolish is near destruction." So, and all praises to the Most High for His written and read word. We give all praises to the Most High Yahweh for His word and for the instruction that He has laid out for us generations upon generations upon generations ago. We give all praise to Him for that. But one of the things that I love so much about these scripts is that it's basically letting you know how your mouth should be working, right? Because really, if you lack the understanding that your words have so much power, then you will be talking yourself into or out of a lot. And we need the Most High to guide us, to bridle our tongues, and not just bridle our tongues, but also give us the words to say and give us the wisdom to know when to speak. And I think more than anything, that is what a lot of us, especially the daughters of Zion, that is what we struggle with, is knowing when to speak, because sometimes we want to hear our voice so bad that we're not listening for the voice of the Most High. And He's already given us His instructions, and He's already told us exactly what it is that He has for us. Everybody, well, not everybody, most of us are familiar with Jeremiah 29:11 that says, look, I'm going to pull it up for us today so that I'm able to read this directly from the Bible, but also turn to these scripts. Don't just listen to me. Don't take anybody's word for it. We've learned that through Christianity. Don't take anybody's word for it. You open up the Bible and you get these scripts for yourself so you know what it says for you, right? So Jeremiah 29:11, let's pull it up and let's bring it out. Jeremiah 29:11 reads as this: "For I know the thoughts that I think toward you, saith Yahweh, thoughts of peace and not of evil, to give you an expected end. Then shall ye call upon me, and ye shall go and pray unto me, and I will hearken unto you. And ye shall seek me and find me, when ye shall search for me with all your heart, and I will be found of you, saith Yahweh. And I will turn away your captivity, and I will gather you from all the nations and from all the places whither I have driven you, saith Yahweh, and I will bring you again until the place whence I caused you to be carried away captive. All praises to the Most High. All praises to him for his read word. I love him. But like I said, he knows what's going on. We have our thoughts because he put them there. So let's not be deceived. There's not one thought that is in our head that was not placed there by the Most High. So I give him all praise and all glory and all honor. And that's why in some of those little, I don't want to say cliche, but basically cliche scriptures that used to be brought out in Christianity, I mean, the word is never going to return void because it's sound. And I used to always love, and I still do, eyes have not seen, ears have not heard, neither has it entered into the hearts of man what Yahweh has in store for those who love him. And that's a big thing, because if you really love the Most High, he will bless your socks off. He will blow your mind with blessings. And you will literally not have room enough to receive what's being sent to you. So, and I know that, of course, that comes from the scripture that's talking about tithing, but still so fitting, because when we do what the Most High has required and requested of us, then we are blessed, and not just blessed, but we are blessed beyond measure. So what those first scripts are bringing out is to watch your mouth. So that's number one in manifestation. And now we're going to move on to what else is necessary in manifesting. So it's not just what you say. It has to be something more than what you say. It doesn't have to be what you do, because the word also says that faith without works is dead, which means even in the things that you want in your life, that if you're not going out there doing it, then because you can get dressed for the gym, you can go to the gym, you can sit down on some equipment in the gym, but if you never ever lift weights, or if you never ever get on that treadmill, or you never ever get on that exercise bike or that elliptical, then you're dressed out for the gym, you've shown up to the gym, but you didn't put in the work, so therefore you didn't get the result. And sisters, I did pull that script of the eyes have not seen script, and that is in 1 Corinthians chapter 2 verse 9, and it reads as thus: But as it is written, eye hath not seen, nor ear heard, neither hath entered into the heart of man the things which Yahweh hath prepared for them that love him. And a precept for that, because we did say for them that love him, that's not the frou-frou, that's the real actual scriptural love in the Bible. And it reads as thus. This is 1 John chapter 5 verse 3, and it says, For this is the love of Yahweh, that we keep his commandments, and his commandments are not grievous. So just wanted to bring that out, and let's move on to the rest of what is actually necessary to manifest the things that the Most High has instructed us to do and has laid out for us to have. So the next script that I want, okay, sisters, so after we remember to watch our mouths because our words have power, we watch our mouth and write it out. So scripting is what we're talking about. Scripting is one of the next vital steps in manifestation, scripting. And that's only doing exactly what was instructed in the word of the Most High in Habakkuk 2:2, which reads as thus. And I'm just going to read it how it says here. And the Lord answered me and said, Write the vision and make it plain upon the tables. Salakia. And the Lord answered me and said, Write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. All praises to the Most High. So now, sisters, we can see that scripturally it's what we say, it's what we write, and it's also what is purposed in our hearts, right? So, and what I mean is the real key to the whole entire thing in terms of getting what it is that you need from the Most High. And that is obedience, right? And so that's why we brought out the scriptures on keeping the commandments, and that's always going to be a part of it. There's nothing that you can gain or get from the Most High without keeping his commandments. And the main thing that you want to gain and keep is your life. Your life, your sanity, your health, your strength, all of these different things, because the Most High has the ability to cut us off like, and that's not something to play with at all. So, obedience. So we're going to go to Deuteronomy 28. Deuteronomy 28, and this is going to be 1 through 14. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of Yahweh thy power, to observe and to do all his commandments which I command thee this day, that Yahweh thy power will set thee on high above all nations of the earth. And all these blessings shall come on thee and overtake thee, if thou shalt hearken unto the voice of Yahweh thy power. Hold on one second, the baby's crying, y'all. Hold on. All right, guys, and we're back with Mr. Kifa. It's Prince Kifa. Say shalom, Prince. Guys, sorry for the background noise. My daughter is having a moment. She's triggered right now, so she's having a little bit of a time. So if you hear that noise, that's just my daughter in the background. Ooh. You got to sneeze? You got to sneeze? Okay, sisters, so I'm just going to go ahead and just read Deuteronomy 28, 1 through 14 from the top, just since we had that little interruption. And it reads as thus, and it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of Yahweh thy power, to observe and to do all his commandments which I command thee this day, that Yahweh thy power will set thee high above all the nations of the earth. And these blessings shall come on thee and overtake thee, if thou shalt hearken unto the voice of Yahweh thy power. Blessed shalt thou be in the city, and blessed shalt thou be in the field. Blessed shall be the fruit of thy body, and the fruit of the ground, and the fruit of thy cattle, the increase of thy kind, and the flocks of thy sheep. Blessed shall be thy basket and thy store. Blessed shalt thou be when thou comest in, and blessed shalt thou be when thou goest out. Yahweh shall cause thine enemies that rise up against thee to be smitten before thy face. They shall come out against thee one way, and flee before thee 7 ways. And Yahweh shall command the blessings upon thee in thy storehouses, and in all that thou settest thine hand unto. And he shall bless thee in the land which Yahweh thy power giveth thee. Yahweh shall establish thee an holy people unto himself, as he hath sworn unto thee, if thou shalt keep the commandments of Yahweh thy power and walk in his ways. And all people of the earth shall see that thou art called by the name of Yahweh, and they shall be afraid of thee. And now we're going to move on to verse 11. And this is Deuteronomy 28, and this is 11. And Yahweh shall make thee plenteous in goods, in the fruit of thy body, and in the fruit of thy cattle, and in the fruit of thy ground, in the land which Yahweh sware unto thy fathers to give thee. Yahweh shall open unto thee his good treasure, the heaven, to give thee rain unto thy land in his season, and to bless all the work of thine hand. And thou shalt lend unto many nations, and thou shalt not borrow. And Yahweh shall make thee the head and not the tail, and thou shalt be above only, and thou shalt not be beneath. If that thou hearken unto the commandments of Yahweh thy power, which I command thee this day to observe and to do them. And thou shalt not go aside from any of the words which I command thee this day, to the right hand or to the left, to go after other gods to serve them. And that was Deuteronomy 28, 1 through 14. And again, like I said, that scripture is all about obedience, just like most scriptures that are telling us how to get the things that the Most High has laid up for us. You know, and that's not talking about, oh gosh, ew. Kifa, you're not supposed to show them this side of you. Oh, sisters, I'm so glad that we are so tight because, you know, oh, his little, it gets so big. Because, you know, we don't have to have any, like, form or fashion or any kind of, like, you know, y'all understand what's going on. Some of y'all are mothers, y'all get this. Okay, ladies, so just to recap, we have watch your mouth, your words have power. Write it out, scripting, also vital. Number one top thing, key to the whole shebang bang, is obedience. Deuteronomy 28 sets us up to let us know. And the amazing thing about how the Bible is set up, Deuteronomy is right there at the beginning. So you start off with obedience. Then you move on to Proverbs that talks to you about your words and how powerful your words are and to watch your mouth. Then you move on further and you go all the way to Corinthians. Well, that's about telling us about eyes have not seen and ears have not heard. But like I said, then you go on over to Habakkuk, and then that right there tells you to write it out. Write your game plan out so you can read it on the go. Now the only thing that's left to say really at this point is how you gonna act when you get everything you asked the Most High for? How you gonna act? I really want to know, because I've already explained, and that's in the testimony video, I got every single thing that I asked the Most High for and everything that came with it. Now that might be a whole nother part of this whole conversation, because I really wanted this video to be short, because this really is about manifestation, and I wanted to get that point pushed across about manifestation and how we can get it, you know, get the things that we want from the Most High and the things that the Most High wants for us. And it's all tied to obedience. Speak it, write it. You halfway there, you know. You're more than halfway there. So, but yeah, how you gonna ask this? I want to know, because I'm telling you, I was ready and I was prepared. So just a quick recap, sisters, and final notes. Obedience, speak it, write it, and I'm pretty positive you will see it. Next things next. Working on vision, working on making sure you're starting your day with gratitude before your feet even touch the ground. And making sure that you are starting that day off before you get into Raya mode, getting to do your Raya thing, or if depending on what, you know, fill in the blank, whatever your name is, before you get to doing your thing, do the Most High thing, do the Yahweh thing, get in his face and love on him, because he is going to reciprocate that love. And you know that loving on him is more than just emotional love, it is literally following. So follow those commandments, write it out, speak it, make sure that you start your day off with gratitude. Make sure that you're continually in the face of the Most High, loving on him. Make sure that you are in the word of the Most High, the laws of the Most High, the ordinances of the Most High. Make sure that these are things that you are dwelling on and you are meditating on both day and night. Make sure that you do your Shema. We'll do a whole nother conversation with the sisters about the Shema and what that is for the daughters of Zion and what that is for the children of Israel. I know y'all probably like, girl, you making me dizzy with all this moving, because I'm still rocking the baby. But yeah, get in his face, love on him, because you've never been loved until you have been loved by the Most High. And when you love him right, when that scripture says eye has not seen, it's the truth. You will be surprised. I mean, your mind is going to be blown. Your life everything is just going to blow up in the most blessed way that you could even think of, right? Oh, that makes me think of another scripture. I think I might have wrote it down, but I might not have. But it's a script that talks about he's able to do exceeding abundantly above all. I have to find that, y'all. I don't know why I don't know that one by heart. I know the scripture itself by heart, but I don't know the exact place where that precept comes from. But I mean, that's the type of Elohim we serve. That is the Almighty. That's the Most High. And that's why his commandments are not grievous, because literally it's like something that you should celebrate. You follow what he says, he does what he says he's gonna do. Just like that. So anyway, sisters, I love y'all so much. Thank you guys for just sitting and having this conversation with me. I love our time together. And I will be seeing you guys again really soon with another conversation, another video. I think that the next actual content that I'm going to drop is going to just be something simple and quick. Some self-care or a day in the life, or maybe both. So yeah. But again, sisters, shalom. I love you guys so much. Do not forget, obey, write it down, and speak it out of your mouth. Manifestation. This is how you see the things that you want from the Most High. You have to obey first and foremost. You have to follow those laws, statutes, and commandments. That's how you get it. Anything else that you get and you know you're not living right, I would not trust it. So obey. You write it out, scripting, and you make sure that you speak it out of your mouth. Make sure that you watch your company, watch what you're watching on TV, watch what you're listening to on the radio, podcasts, all of the above, YouTube, everything. Watch what you watch what you listen to, because these things, the things that you see, and the things that you hear become the things that you say. Becomes the things that you keep on seeing and the things that you keep on hearing. And the more and more you feed it, it just becomes a big, huge beast of just nothingness almost. It just becomes something that is just set up to literally, figuratively, emotionally, spiritually just consume you, consume your life. So watch what you're watching, watch what you're listening to, watch what you're reading, watch who you have around. Be careful, because I'm saying to my best friend all the time, if I can change your view, I can change your vision. And think about that. If I can change your view, I can change your vision. So if you are with people and the viewpoint is all the way down on the ground, your vision for your life, for yourself, and everything is going to be when I say so different, I mean way different. Because you're down on the ground level. So what you're seeing down on the ground level is way different from what you'll see even on the next level up. If you're on the ground and you move from the ground to a rock or a boulder, from a boulder to a branch, from a branch to a cloud, I mean, so what you're seeing and your vision of your life completely changed. The trajectory of all of those things changed completely, because that's all connected to your viewpoint, because your vision is based solely off of what you see where you are. So, and a lot of times also what you're hearing in your ear, what people saying to you. Be careful who you have around you. Be careful. Be careful, sisters. But like I said, I love you guys so much. I love the time that we spend together. I can't wait to do it again. I'm going to close this out with shalom, guys. See ya.